So about 6 months ago, I found out my girlfriend was cheating on me. And honestly, the way I found out was almost stupid. She said she was working late, but I noticed her location sharing was still on from when we planned a trip. I check it real quick and boom! She's not at her office. She's at her ex's apartment across town. My stomach drops, but instead of blowing up her phone, I just sit there staring at her gaming setup. She had this brand new PS5 that I bought her last Christmas, because she said it was her dream console. So I hopped onto Facebook Marketplace, posted it for $50, first come, first served. 20 minutes later, a dude shows up, cash in hand, gone. I didn't even pack the controller. When she finally got home hours later, she walked into an empty TV stand and a sticky note that said, "Hope your late shift was worth it." She tried blowing up my phone, crying, calling me toxic. I didn't answer once. I just updated my Facebook status to single and went out with the boys. Best $50 I ever made. I spent 6 months saving up for the perfect proposal. Booked flights, booked a stay at Disneyland, bought the ring, even planned the exact spot I was going to pop the question, right in front of the castle at sunset. The day before we were supposed to leave, I get a random DM from a buddy who says, "Hey, not trying to start anything, but you should see this." He sends me screenshots of my fiancée messaging her ex, saying she missed him and that she'd find time away from her boyfriend while in California. My stomach dropped. Instead of confronting her, I played it cool. Next morning, I told her I was meeting her at the airport because of separate bookings. She shows up, bags packed, Disney ears on, ring hidden in her carry-on. She calls me from the terminal asking where I am. I text back one word, home. Also sent her a photo of the engagement ring, floating in a glass of whiskey. Meanwhile, I'm already packed and moved out. I posted the whole story to TikTok later that night, and let's just say I didn't need to buy a plane ticket because I was riding a new wave called freedom. A few years ago, I was deployed overseas. My girlfriend back home promised she'd wait, told me all the right things. About halfway through the deployment, I get a call from a buddy who's still stateside. He says, "Man, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but she's out every weekend, hanging off some other dude at the bar." He even sent me photos. I didn't blow up her phone. I didn't FaceTime her crying. I didn't argue. Instead, I boxed up a care package and mailed it back home. Inside the box was a single sock, her spare house key, and a letter that said, "One day you'll realize what you lost. Until then, enjoy your free sock. No drama. No second chances." A few weeks later, my buddy filmed her trying to play victim online, posting breakup quotes and sad selfies. Meanwhile, I finished my deployment, met way better people, and lived rent-free in her head for months. Best postage I ever paid for. A few months back, I started noticing weird charges on my credit card. Fancy cologne, sneakers 2 sizes bigger than mine, dinner reservations at places I'd never even heard of. At first, I thought maybe it was fraud, so I called my girlfriend just to double-check. She said, "Oh, weird. No idea," and changed the subject fast. Big red flag. I dig a little deeper, pull the receipts, and realize she was buying gifts for another dude. With my money. Instead of yelling or causing a scene, I played it smart. Called the card company, flagged every single charge as unauthorized, and got full refunds across the board. She tried blaming technical errors when the store started reversing the transactions, but here's the kicker. The guy she was spoiling had signed for most of the stuff, meaning when the refunds hit, he got stuck paying the merchant penalties. I used the refunded money to buy myself a brand new PlayStation 5 and posted a selfie with the caption, "Sometimes you gotta upgrade your life and your inventory." About 2 years ago, I found out my wife was cheating on me while I was busting my ass working double shifts to help us save for a down payment on a house. She started staying out late with coworker meetings and leaving her phone face down all the time. Gut instinct kicked in. So I did what any man with too much free time and a sinking feeling does. I started digging. Found a second Snapchat account hidden under a different username. Found pictures. Found messages. Not just one guy. Multiple. Some were even dudes she used to call friends of ours. It broke me for about a day. Then I got angry. Instead of blowing up and screaming, I played the long game. First, I made copies of everything, screenshots, timestamps, emails, cloud backups, just in case. Then, I opened a private bank account in my name only and slowly started moving money into it. Every time I picked up an extra shift, straight into that account. Meanwhile, at home, I played the loving husband perfectly. Still cooked, still cleaned, still kissed her goodbye every morning. Let her think she had me wrapped up and clueless. Fast forward 6 months. Right before our lease was set to renew, I made my move. I scheduled a moving truck for the same day she was supposed to go on a girls' trip with her new boyfriend. Yeah, I knew it wasn't a girls' trip. She booked it under his last name by accident on the shared email. While she was packing her bags, laughing on the phone with him, I was packing everything valuable we owned, including all the furniture, my tools, my TV, even the washer and dryer I paid for. Left her a mattress, some cheap plates, and a toaster. Took the dog, because he was legally mine, too. Dropped my ring in the kitchen sink. Took a final photo of the empty living room, texted it to her with one sentence. Hope your new man knows how to do dishes, because the dishwasher's coming with me, too. Filed for divorce the same day, had all the evidence, caught her red-handed. She tried to play victim, of course, but in my state, adultery fast-tracks the divorce in favor of the loyal spouse. I got everything. No spousal support, no half my savings, no drama. She lost the car because it was in my name, lost the apartment because I was the primary on the lease, and her boyfriend dumped her 2 months later when he realized she couldn't even pay for a U-Haul. Nowadays, I'm in a new city, new apartment, upgraded job, and a relationship with someone who actually respects me. Best part? The dog's living his best life, too. Every time he barks at the door, I joke that he's warning me about another loyalty test. But honestly, he's just reminding me how peaceful life can be when you finally take out the trash.